All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is full moon in Cancer. I like this one. It ties directly to the new moon in Cancer, which was like 6 months ago or something like that. But because we're in a soulmate cycle right now that's Cancerian themed, these are very important things. These moons in Cancer. What's this one about? It's a bit of releasing ballast, right? Imagine you were out on you were out on the water stranded, right? You're getting circled by the deep ocean fucking white tips, oceanic white tips, and you're like sharks, and you're like, we got to do something. The boat's going down. What are we going to throw out of this boat? You're going to decide what you're going to keep and what you're going to throw out in an emotional way. Very, not stuff, not things, just very emotional. Okay, it is a bit of that, but it's bigger than we've had that energy before. And I've talked before. I've given you the yard sale analogy, the garage sale, where you're in the garage, we keep this, we sell that, we trash that kind of thing. This is bigger than that. Okay, it's bigger. It's a big fucking deal. It's what you're, and we talked about this a little bit. This energy was here a little bit, piece of it. At the end of the year, kind of crept in and blended with things where we talked about don't take a bunch of shit from 2024, which was really a transition year. It really was, into 2025. Okay, we're just looking at it from a year perspective. Well, this is about releasing some ballast. And I've got the star here. This is the time, right, to get real with that devil. All right, the Six of Pentacles, balancing out, right? You always want a little bit of this energy here. Both energies are always present. That's why the Six of Pentacles is here on the surface. But look at what's underneath this devil. I got the devil here, right? I've got the Hierophant, angel energy. I've got the Empress, angel energy. And this is really nice. And then I've got the angel. I've got Temperance. I got way more. He's outnumbered. All right? Definitely. It's going to be very easy for you to solve some emotional problems. I'm talking to you first. I'm going to talk about the incoming energy in a second. Because somebody's doing the same thing, but it's very tied to you. And I don't know whether it's a good thing. I can't tell if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet or not. I don't know. I do have a lot of passion here with the Strength card. That's tied to somebody else. I think for you, this is at least the first couple of weeks of this moon's energy, the main energy of it, the way it's blending with things, I think it's a very sentimental time for you. I'll phrase it that way. Very sentimental. Okay? For you. For somebody else, this is that song, it's ringing in my head right now. It's even the devil gets right someday. Right? It's a bit of that. It's a bit of that. Let's see where we go. That's some powerful surface energy. I know I've got somebody coming towards you, or an energy that wants to, but I don't know if you're what they're throwing out of the boat, or if they want to keep you in it. I can't tell. And I'm just being honest. You don't want me making up shit. Okay, let's shuffle the deck. It's first card out. It's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see where we go. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, these cards want to talk. The Seven of Cups. I mean, I could make a joke and say the universe doesn't know either. It's a bit of confusion here. Somebody's confused. Emotionally confused. I'm going to put it that way. Let's see what comes after the cut. So that's why we're here. We're here because somebody attached to you is emotionally confused. Well, of all the times to be emotionally confused, the full moon in Cancer, under these circumstances with the surrounding energies, is probably not that bad. That's probably a good thing. It might get worked out. The Nine of Wands, it might. Nine's of the end of tarot. We're here because during this period of time, you get to alleviate somebody's emotional confusion. Or somebody who's emotionally confused about you takes care of that. I think your issues are not related to them. I think whatever you're throwing out of the emotional boat, getting that devil right, balancing it out, balancing out angel energy and devil energy. Just enough of a devil so you're not a stick in the mud, but not so much of an angel that you're not Ned Flanders, Oakley dokley, right? I mean, so it gets a little creepy after a while. It's like, you're a little too nice, motherfucker. Equal and opposite reactions always apply. People that are too nice, I've told you before, scare the shit out of me. All right? It is, I'll tell you. Ask anybody from New Jersey, they'll tell you the same thing. I know some people from New Jersey that, we see somebody too nice, we start putting our hands on our wallet. Yeah, I hear you. It is. It's a little, I don't know. They got the radar for that there. I'll tell you. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here, how this energy is going to alleviate their confusion. All right. I will tell you okay, here's the part where I sell you a chicken. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found these love tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. That always goes hyper fast for the people that watch me on 2X, right? All right, here we go. It is timeless. I know this moon energy's for a couple of weeks, but this fucking moon's got a ripple effect. I'm just going to say it. So don't rush. Be cool. Allow it to wash over you. All right, here we go. All right, okay. Usually I time it better. I got to shuffle a lot today. Yeah, it's about 5 of Pentacles. I think somebody wants to put you back in the boat. Not that you're in the boat and they're deciding whether to keep you or throw you out, because the boat is sinking, the emotional boat. I think they threw you out, and I think they want to put you back in. I don't think they know how. And I see that. I see the planning stage, but I say, oh, that's not going to work. When I see the 2 of Wands, the planning, right? And I see the 5 of Pentacles and these 2 energies together. Remember, I always tell you, energies, individual energies are like ingredients in a recipe, right? You put vanilla in this together, you get this taste. You put that together and that together, you get that taste, etc. When I see these 2 energies together, I get somebody running through a plan. And I saw it here with the 7 of Cups, a little bit of that running through a plan, right? And it's always, oh, that's not going to work, right? I know what I could do. Oh, no, that won't work. It's that kind of energy, right? All right. So, just so you know, that's the overall energy of our reading. So, I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, okay. I think you have I think the DF side has an easier time with this energy. It's always going to. We got the North Node in a water sign. Now we got a watery energy. I talked about that, or at least in the title on the weekly reading the other day, I talked about we got a watery full moon and a watery node of the moon, and it's just, it's all water right now. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's the 3D energy around whoever this is who's trying to get you back in a boat. Oh, that's not going to work. Right here's their soul. There's the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and I'm probably going to extend this one. It's Cancerian energy. I almost have to. It's the hot spot of the connection cycle. It would be an all signs reading. Even if it wasn't an all signs reading, it'd be for everybody. This is the theme energy. This is your moon soulmate cycle. This is it right here. All right, energy around your connection with whoever this is, the magician. A lot of karma around it. It's a connection that's hard to keep up with. It keeps changing. Right? It's got sleight of hand to it. It's not a smoke and mirrors thing. It's just like if you watch a magician and you go, I'm going to figure out how to do this trick. I'm going to watch his left hand. Watch his left hand. Turns out you're watching the wrong thing. It goes so fast you keep missing it. Right? It's a trick you can't figure out. This connection is a trick that you can't figure out. You've tried, but you can't figure it out. So this person is someone you've tried, but you can't figure it out. You think they love you, yet they throw stuff at you. It's a bit of an immature. It's a young connection. It's immature. It's a 1 in the major arcana, right? My novice right here. So it's a bit of like boy likes girl in 6th grade kind of a thing. It can be. It can be. It doesn't mean you didn't bang this person, but I'm just saying, It could also, these types of connections also play out a lot with siblings, I will tell you. This could be a sibling. If you got a problem with a sibling, this could be it. This could be that. I don't know. There's no name tags on the energy. You take it however you want, right? You could be, no, Steve, this ain't my brother. This is so-and-so. Fine. Cool. I urge you not to get stuck on one thing. Don't get fixated. Always be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Be like water. Why you want to be rigid, right? Why? I mean, unless we're talking about dick chakras, then you want some rigidity. But I'm saying in general, as a person, don't be rigid. All right, let your beliefs flow. Let the things you think you figured out flow. Everything should just flow. It's ever evolving through life. Just like this connection in a way. It's hard to keep up with. 3D energies around this person. What do we get? 2. Look at this. They're going back in order. How many times have we shuffled this deck? Like thousands at this point. Going back in order. These 2 tie together. Yeah. There's just, you can't figure it out. And so much. This person's an enigma to you. You're an enigma to them. It's mystery, right? A little bit. Okay. Their soul is here. It bookends the magician, the Knight of Pentacles. There's permanence to the connection. This bookends your connection. So it's always red with your connection. It always flows here. You don't, in the way it flows here to the 3D, they don't think they're ever going to figure you out. They don't think they're ever going to do anything. And that ties to what I said here about this type of energy, these two ingredients. Hey, I know what I can do. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Right? That kind of a thing. That energy reflects here as well. However, where your connection's concerned, there's permanence to it. There's no damage. You two aren't powerful enough to damage this connection. You two little 3D people, right? You're not powerful, and don't come. I know somebody's gonna come at me. I'm a 300-pound construction worker, Steve. I could damage all kinds. I'll damage you, motherfucker. Okay, calm down. All right, so many people threaten to damage me all the time. Just calm the fuck down. Cool. I'm sure you're really big. But no matter how big you are, how much your farts smell, whatever it is, you can't damage this connection. There's permanence to it. It's rock solid, okay? And it's always going to keep coming back around. It's going to keep coming back around a lot. That happens a lot. This happens a lot with family. I do think for some of you this is a romantic connection, though. I can dig it. But this person wants it to work this time around. Try not to get in their way. I think you're getting this reading so that you don't get in the way of someone trying to make it work, right? You're getting information that someone sees you as a mystery, so be less of a mystery if you want to come closer with this person. Be more open. And you might be like, Steve, I'm always open. Well, be opener, more open, right? All right, here we go. Another reason why you don't want to learn the English from me. All right, right here. Hidden energy, message from the fickle old gal, red with the magician, the Page of Wands. I said it's a young, the universe is backing it up, it's a young connection with a lot of potential. That's what this says. It's a young connection with a lot of potential. Maybe it's too much. Sometimes when there's too much potential energy around something, it can get a little heated, it can get a little hot, you can argue with the person a lot. Again, that's why the 6th grade boy that likes the 6th grade girl usually fights with the person or shoots spitballs at the girl, or it ends fighting and crying and all kinds of stuff, because there's a shitload of potential energy there, especially if they say they have a soul connection and they don't know it. And there's nowhere for it to go. They what? 11, 12? There's nowhere for it to go. So it just sits there and it becomes aggressive, all right? There's a lot of potential energy here. You're getting that information as a warning more than anything else. All right? So it is what it is. Potential final outcome for you. Let's flip it around on you. Potential final outcome for you. It's red with the High Priestess. Judgment. This full moon for you. There's so much here. I want to say like 50 things at once, and I can't say 50 things at once. Okay, in relation to this person, they coming back. Somebody shows up here. You have a second chance with this connection. We'll call it a second chance energy. It's so much more than that. Now, your energy is also attached to this because this is your final outcome. I'm just going to phrase it like this. I think I said this to you in a recent reading. I don't remember what it was. It may have been an extended. I don't know. But I said, I'm going to take this energy. The easiest way to describe it is take this energy and apply it to you. If you make a plan and you think it's not going to work, try it anyway. You got like some kind of Midas touch here. Okay? Seriously, I'm not kidding. There's something about this here. You've got energies backing you up that are pretty powerful. I don't mean walk up and get lippy with that construction worker that's always here watching me. But I'm not saying that. But I am saying if you got some ideas in your head, they're likely to come to fruition for you. Okay? But yeah, you got this person showing up for sure. This is judgment. It don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. This is a very important connection with a lot of potential energy here. There's a lot of untapped potential. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Randomly at the bottom of the witches is 10 swords. I like that. Oh. It's coming back. Look, underneath it is 4 swords, healing. Right? It's coming back. It's like, and this is resurrection energy, and that's a dead guy on the ground right there. You see him? Right? He coming back to life. You got a connection coming back to life. No, I ain't fucking around. That's the truth. All right, let's go. Magician. Let's do it. And for some of you, look, I'm just going to shoot straight with you. I know. It's tarot reading gold, everything I just said. Woohoo! Tell your friends. Go watch Steve's Love Tarot. You should hear what he said. He's going to, yeah, I get it. But I know it disappoints some people, but it shouldn't. If you really are that Empress energy. This is, for a lot of you, this is you coming back to life. For a good number of you. Not all. Just, a lesser number than the majority. This is about you and somebody else. But it's about you. This energy has the ability, maybe you can have both. You come back to life and this connection comes back to life. Whatever it is, there's some aspect of you that's wakey-wakeying. All right? It's been dead for a while. All right? It's very powerful. It's more. We've had the energy before on a lower level. This is the real shit. This is the high test. All right? The good stuff. All right, let's go. The Magician. Why is it here? Okay. All right. Calm down. Cards yappy today. It's crossed by the. When I say yappy, I mean they're hard to shuffle. They want to. Every card wants to talk. It's the Chariot. It's the energy. It's a Cancer full moon. It's a Cancer card. A Cancer energy coming off of it. It's the Cancerian themed soulmate cycle. This is your big connection, actually. And I know it might disappoint some of you earlier that I said it might be a sibling, and this is my big soul connection. Hey, it's not all about banging. That's Hollywood that did that. Hollywood in movies made soulmates all about banging and talking mailboxes and doing shit, doing clay art with ghosts and crap like that. I mean, look, these are important connections. These are the people in your fucking energetic neighborhood. All right? I mean, it's a big deal. For some of you, it could be. I'm just being honest. But for others of you, this is definite. This is whatever this is the big one. All right? This is the big one, Lamont. I always love quoting Sanford and Son when I can. Well, it's on top. Three of Cups. Why is it here? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I was going to say I'd have looked cooler if I'd have said it. I don't know why I do that. I should trust more. I was going to say this thing's about to pop. Somebody's about to. You got an inevitable conversation. Somebody's about to talk to you straight from the fucking soul. All right? They really are. And it's going to change your relationship. This connection is about to change. It's about to change. You don't know it. You go to bed on a Sunday night. You go to bed. You wake up Monday morning. It's completely different. Whatever day it is. This just happens to be Sunday. So anyway, let's go with the High Priestess. And this isn't my usual. I'm not doing the High Priestess kind of a thing at the party. No, this is mystery. It's mysterious, mystical. I like this energy. Hazy. Can't make out anything in the background. What's going on with the High Priestess here? This is the 3D energies around this person. It's very interesting. Somebody can't figure you out, and I don't think you could figure them out. You don't get it. You come together, you bang, it's terrific, and then something happens, and then they're gone. But they keep coming back. That's a sign of a soulmate, first of all. But this is definitely a soulmate that goes away and comes back. Or your relationship is in and out, on and off, kind of a thing like that, for sure. And that could apply. Don't come at me and go, Steve, I'm married to this person. I'm watching you. I mean, Yeah, but think about your relationship with that person you're married to. If that's you out there yapping at your screen, think about your on and off. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. It happens. It does. Sometimes you just get busy with life and you're not paying attention to each other, and other times it's 7 nights a week, some kind of fuck fest 2025. I don't know. What's going on with the High Priestess? It's the King of Cups. It's off and on. What did I just say? Rewind. What did I just say? Look, he's on the rocks, he's on the water, he's on the rock. Tide comes in, tide comes out. The tide is motherfucking coming in right now. It's coming in. You hope that shell floats. All right, let's go. What's on top? The Four of Wands. I just got done. I know somebody out there was married and they were yelling at their fucking screen going, yeah, but I'm married, I love it. People come here, they try to trick me. You can't trick anything. I'm just reading the energy. The same frequency of energy plays out 1,000 different ways. One frequency could play out 1,000 different ways. It could be for single people, married people. Could be a sibling. Could be someone you're banging, somebody you love, somebody you meet at a bar. It could be 1,000 different things. Right? I keep saying that. People don't get it. You see it all the time. The same frequency of energy that makes it bad to have a picnic because it's raining out is the same frequency of energy that makes it bad to talk to somebody because they're not in the mood. Could be the same frequency of energy. All right, what's going on with the Four of Wands here? Why is that here? Eight of Wands. Yeah, you about to have, it's coming back. The tide's coming in. All right. Now, what did I say earlier? I said this person, you're getting this reading so you know. People that aren't getting this reading don't know they're going to fuck this up, I promise you. So you're very lucky. All right, I think. Anyway, so what did I say earlier? You always have to remember what I said because I don't. I said something like, this person sees you as a mystery, so be less of a mystery. You know there's a conversation coming. It's minor arcana, and I can't predict free will. Yeah, I know. And the big construction worker is going to threaten to beat me up again. I know the drill. I've been here long enough. But whatever. I can't predict free will, okay? I can't force people to do anything. Unless they tied up in my basement. No, then maybe. You know, but I don't have your person tied up in a basement. So that's not happening. That you got a communication coming in. Be less of a mystery. Be more open than you normally would be. Do what you want to do. You decide the volume on this King of Cups. You decide the volume of water, right? You're the king, male or female. You decide. You open the gate more water comes in. You close it, let some more water in. All right, Knight of Pentacles. Why is it here in the soul? Well, I've already told you. You know, it's about the repeating. It's about this is a rock solid connection. It's sort of a classification that I give a connection. It's not really something you can look up. Oh, what's a rock solid connection? Steve says, is that a type? It's just one of my own little classifications for things. I don't much care about, you know, I'm not reading somebody who lives in their basement in their parents' underwear, writes some new age blog. I'm not reading that shit. I'm figuring out my own stuff and how stuff works and observing my own patterns and keeping my own notes and writing my own blog. In my underwear still, but I don't live in my parents' basement. It's my own basement. But it's rock solid, meaning it's not going anywhere. There's nothing you can do to hurt this connection. The connection. The connection is an energy, ball of energy in the middle. You two plug into it. Now on either side, because it's a rock solid connection, you two could beat each other up. You know, you could really do some damage individually, but it's not going to touch the connection. You know, you don't have to worry about that. This connection is fine. It's got some resurrection coming. Somebody wants you back in the boat. Try to be less of a mystery. And then don't come at me and go, I'm not a mystery. Obviously, on some level, you may be. Think about it, all right? I don't know. Look, for a change, okay? If you want someone to stick their hand down your pants, just say, stick your hand down my pants. In this energy, that's how direct, Eight of Wands you need to be, okay? Don't hint around, adjust your belt a little bit, force the eye down there. None of that. Not subtle will not work in this energy. All right, say it. All right, somebody asks what you like, tell them. All right, well, I don't know. I kind of whatever. Just say it. All right. Okay, fine. Right here is the Death card. Unless it's the sibling, then you might want to chill that out a little bit. But anyway, you catch my drift. That's all you've got to do. The Death card crossing it. This is disconnect. You can't kill it. What did I just say? Rewind. I said it can't be harmed. You can't kill this connection. This is death, rebirth. You kill it, it comes back. You kill it, it comes back. It keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. Even your final outcome is resurrection. It keeps coming back. Fucking hell. Time and time again, no matter what the world, the most powerful card I could pull, fueling the fucking Death card. It keeps coming back. We killed it. Finally, it's dead. Oh my God, the next day, there it is. Green and happy and right there staring at me. This connection cannot be harmed. You're not powerful enough to harm it. You, the 3D person. What's on top here? 5 swords. Why is that here? The Tower. Again. There's been a lot of... This is a external structure. There's been a lot of external damage to this. I talked about it a bit ago. Your connection, which can't be harmed. Think of it like the Kit car on Knight Rider, where he hits it with a sledgehammer and nothing happens, right? On that first episode where he tried to show him this is not your old Trans Am. Go ahead, hit it with the sledgehammer. Because I promise you, if you hit a real one with a sledgehammer, it's probably pretty much done ready for the junkyard. That said, this connection cannot be harmed. The energies plugged into it, you and this person have done a lot, or at least one side has done a lot to sabotage it. It's a little bit sort of like hitting it with a sledgehammer, you know. I mean, you've done a lot to sabotage it. It's like a brand new car, and you both have it. You're like a married couple. You got a brand new car. You get the fancy car, and one of you sneaks out in the night and hits it with a sledgehammer and breaks off a mirror, and then sneaks back in and then tries to say somebody else did it, you know, the next day. It's a bit of that. Again, you just have to catch my drift. I think it's the incoming energy. I think they realize they've sabotaged it. And I think this time they have it in their head that they're going to get it right. You can help them by being a little less mysterious. And again, even if you don't think you're mysterious, the energy says otherwise. All right? They're mysterious to you as well. I think they're going to be a bit more open. I think there's a tower here. This is somebody coming in new energy, and the death card was fueled by, that was crossing here, was fueled by the world. So somebody coming in new energy. Now let's talk about this potential energy here. Okay. I know. I'm giving Knight Rider references. I know if you're not from Germany, you probably don't know who Michael Knight or Knight Rider is. I know. Americans have long forgotten about it. But it was a card, it was made of some special material, and it couldn't be harmed, all right? Within reason, anyway, all right? It did get smashed up one time when the semi made of the same material ran into it, but aside from that, laws of physics still apply, even to Knight Rider. What a shame. All right, here we go. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. This is what happens when I have bacon for breakfast. All right. Page of Wands, why is it here? What do you want to tell me about this universe? Come on, enough. We're talking about old defunct TV shows that are only remembered in Europe. Right here, crossed by the Eight of Cups. It's what I said. I compared this to like a 6th grade connection with a lot of potential energy. Somebody here is going to take a punch. Somebody's about to do something different, something they haven't normally done. Okay? Normally what happens is somebody comes in, you see how nice those cups look? Somebody comes in and smashes it, self-sabotages it. I think it's the incoming energy. I don't think it's the DF side. I don't even want to think for a minute that's one of my viewers. Except maybe that construction worker guy. He seemed like he could smash stuff if he wants. He might smash a lot of things. I don't know. But anyway, I think somebody's going to do something different this time. This time, it's different. So try not to make any. Why are you getting that information? Why is this information from the universe? So you don't make any assumptions. It's human nature. It's human nature to take what happened in the past and assume it's going to happen again. It is, you know. It's also human nature to not learn from what happened in the past because we have short memories and we have selective memories about the past. You know, I mean, even with my kestrel field that I sit in while I pull these readings, I have lovely memories of it, sitting there in the field watching the kestrels. There were a couple of days when I was a little kid that I got pretty bad sunburn sitting in that field watching kestrels. I remember one time I was lying in bed. I mean, I was sick to my stomach. I had too much sun. So, see what I'm saying? I selectively rule that out. I don't think about that while I'm doing the readings, but it's just an example of what I mean. Something different's going to happen this time. Try to be open-minded. All right, what's on top? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's about to liberate them. Somebody's about to really speak freely. Okay, it's a liberal energy. It's a freedom energy. Somebody's about to speak very freely about how they feel. All right, it's a real game changer. But I'm curious because this card that'll fall here is red with that, which flows to that, which is red with that. So let's see what the loop is. Huh. What? How did I do that? You know, I love that. I love it when this happens. This is why I love tarot. What did I just say? I've never done this before. I've never showed you the energy loop, right? Sometimes we get a feedback loop here. If it's the same card as the base card, it's the same card as the base card. I said, what do we think the loop is? That's fucking mind-blowing. That I've got to roll my chair back. That's like, wow. Holy shit. Oh my God. And you know I wasn't looking. I had no way of knowing that fucking card was there. So it's a feedback loop. It's everything I just said. Somebody's taking a chance and really opening up. Don't stab them for it. Even though it's probably not as much as you'd like. It's a page, let's be honest. It's still taking a lot of bravery for somebody to do something different, because it's really easy to sabotage stuff. This is an interesting connection. I don't know if I may have, for some of you, pulled on this connection before. It's possible, but this is a really cool connection. You may, for someone like this, sometimes it's really easy to dislike them. I don't want to use the word hate, because I don't think that's a good word. But you may dislike this person, but deep down you know you really like them, kind of a thing. There's something really in and out that's happened here, like you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off. And it does apply even if it's a spouse for you. That can happen from time to time, you know. All right, Judgment. Let's go. Final outcome. It's a resurrection energy. This is a pretty wild reading. This is going to be an intense extend. I mean, when I say I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo on this, I am. Because there's hidden energy here, and you never know what you're going to find in here. And I'll pull on it for them. I'll pull on why they see you as a mystery, and why you might, and why they are a mystery. Okay? Now I'm not going to bother with pulling on why you see them as a mystery. I'm just going to pull why they're a mystery. Because I think they see you as a mystery probably because you're more open, and they're trying to figure out how someone could go through life that way. That might be it, but I think it's far more complicated than that. We'll see. Wise Judgment here. Also, this tower means something. This tower is directly bookending. You know, the bookends matter. If I say this bookends over here, the Five of Swords is with that. Somebody usually doesn't speak up this way, and that causes a problem. The tower is read with the Knight of Swords. Somebody's just surprising themselves here. And I'm not sure why exactly. I mean, we get a little divine timing. We opened with a star, I suppose, but what's the final on this? There's always mysteries with this stuff, but the basic message is there. Yeah, it's a new beginning in love. It's the absolute meaning of the Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning in love, sitting on top of Judgment, a resurrection energy. And if we get past Judgment, we get to the World. And where was the World? The World was over here. It was underneath the Death card, right? This thing's coming back. You're at a moment. Look. When something goes away and it comes back, there's a period where it's gone, right? So we have the end of a separation period in this particular cycle. Now, you're all moving at different speeds. It might happen over the next couple of weeks. It might happen over the next couple of months. I don't know. But we are reaching a moment where now it's coming back in. And you've, at least as far as I could tell with this connection, you've never had this good an opportunity to sort some shit out and have an actual new beginning with this person. Okay? All you got to do is be less of a mystery and not get offended when I say that, because you come in, yeah, I'm not a mystery, Steve. I'm very open. Be even more open. Okay? Say exactly how you feel. Tell someone exactly what you want. All right. Let's go. Six of Wands. If you want victory. This time, what did I just say? This is my party trick. I talk and then I throw cards. The cards back up what I say. It's what I just said. This is read with the Four of Wands. I believe it. I believe with this person you have never had a chance in this lifetime to get it right. It's here. And I can feel it in this reading. The potential energy is ready to pop. We've got the potential energy here. We got a feedback loop on a page of wands with this energy popping in. Somebody really, diarrhea of the emotional mouth here, really running, really letting it all out. Nines of the end in tarot, they give you everything. All right, that's nice. And I think you do as well, but I think you have to be more direct, because I think they may be speaking and you understand the emotions of what they're conveying a lot more than they understand even what they're saying. All right, so you know, it's like it's sort of like the Science Channel, where you got people with 180 plus IQs talking about fucking advanced physics to the average viewer with a 99 IQ, you know, and they have to try to explain to them something that's a complex physics. It's how do they do it? They do it by Sesame Streeting it up, basically. So when you tell this person how you feel, you're the 180 IQ plus physicist in this. You need to Sesame Street up the emotions for them. All right? And you may find that while they're speaking up their emotions, it's a little, you know, it's like a child talking to you a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. But don't stab them with that. Don't make them feel stupid. They don't do that on the Science Channel. The scientist doesn't explain the physics to you and then at the end of the sentence go, but you're probably not going to get it because I know you. This is way over your head. You know, they don't say anything like that. They don't want to insult the viewer. Just explain it, motherfucker. You know, whatever. Get your little cube of salt out and your little cube of sugar and you put, you know, I mean, come on. It's like an 8th grade chemistry class, you know, that kind of thing. Either way, they used phenol red a lot in chemistry class in 8th grade, I'll tell you. Anyway, my point is, they may seem, their emotional output may seem a little immature to you. Yours might be too mature for them. So Science Channel it up. Sesame Street it up for your feelings up. That's why I say, be less of a mystery. If you want them to stick their hand down your pants, say, stick your hand down my pants. Tell them exactly what you want. Tell them exactly how you feel. If you want to tell them about love, tell them don't just say I love you, say why. To explain to them why they mean something to you. Okay? It's like that. Why is the 6 of Wands here? The Queen of Wands. Right. Again, be careful. You know, be careful. We got a real chance at victory here. But if you're talking superficial stuff and just attraction stuff and hot ass and all that kind of stuff, look, this is actually a nice energy here. All right? The Queen of Wands is a really nice energy. Absolutely. What's fueling? I wanted to see what's fueling this Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. So it's a feedback loop here too, because these are red with these. That's a High Priestess. There's your High Priestess again. Somebody's going to talk to you some hidden feelings. Talk to you about some hidden feelings. So you need to tell them about yours, but I do think you need to Sesame Street it up a little bit on them. I don't think they understand what you're saying. I think you're much deeper than they are. But there is the best chance I've seen, in the energy anyway, for some victory here with whoever this is. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. We'll go pull some wicked voodoo. All right, let's go. Whoa, hold on. We gotta. Whoops! I'm kicking my camera. It's not spirit. It's me. I'm kicking things. I got a card that fell on the floor here. Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, and crossing the Ace of Cups is the Ace of Swords. Wow. Sometimes when things, this is a connection that goes around and goes away and then comes back around, goes away, comes back around. Sometimes when things come around, it's better than other times it comes around. Okay? So this is a time when it comes around when it's meant, the intention of the energy, the potential within the energy is that two soulmates come together, is that we have a new beginning in love. It's just a repeat of what we were talking about in here, but the fact that this fell on the floor and these were the cards that fell out with it. This is like, again, I'll say it again, this is the big one. This is this is a very important full moon in Cancer. All right, it really is. And it makes sense. We are about to move into, in the Chinese astrology, with the new moon in Aquarius, we're about to, which begins around the 29th, the wood snake. Wood snake years are problem-solving years. The years that don't blame shift, don't whatever, it solves problems, it's enlightenment. It ties a lot with what I wrote about 2025 in my 2025, a year with no title, which is worth a read in my blog if you haven't read it. It's the most read article right now. It's actually at the top. You'll see it in the top 3. It's worth a read. It definitely ties in, and I wrote that before I knew it was a wood snake year. I didn't even know, and that it totally jives. It totally fits perfectly. So this is nice. This is a time when we're getting real, when the devil gets right, like I said, and it's nice. But you want to leave a little of that energy there. It keeps the fun alive a little bit, but it's always there anyway. But you definitely want to temper it more on the angel side. And I think we get a chance to do that here through some good, solid communication. But again, you do have to remember that on the emotional side, you're far more advanced than they are. So don't go all crazy with it. Talk to someone on their level. That's the key, all right? Without being insulting. Okay, so there you go. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. A couple of links there. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.